So what you can see from the front, if you're really looking, and what I'm doing to fix that, it's just a lot of work. I mean, if you got money to blow, you can buy sections of the fence, but I'm saving $20 or $30 a section. That's a significant amount, but boom, that'll look good. That's the gate. Now I only, just because it got late, temporarily screwed that in. Not half bad on being even either. But I may bring it up to the height of the gate, because obviously that's got to be higher so it clears the ground, and put, I don't know, a 2x4 at the bottom, or not give a shit. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And I know what you're thinking. Why the hell did you do that? Should have built something to open that. I'm working on it. We're gonna have an automated gate. Then you pull into, oh boy, I haven't moved all the other fences yet. Cleared, clear. Jake's compound. Beware. And then the berms, they're about what they're gonna be. I'm gonna cut the pines down eventually. I wanna plant dwarf arborvitaes on top. All the way across the berm. It's a pretty tall berm right there. Down the hill. But that was something I was gonna talk about. I mean, you can see that we're on a little bit of property. There's 5 acres here. Yeah, we're in a township that just decided to suck balls, and I bought this beautiful 5 acres. It's about 4 usable. We haven't dried up yet. That's what I'm working on. It's wet, but that's like the sand drag area, which I'll fill with sand. I mean, in about another month, I can't see it being wet. But and by the way, a backstory on this explanation here. I grew up in a subdivision with an association. There was like a 70-some home neighborhood, and you know, 3/4 of them were Karens. I've been at this residence for 10 years. 10 years. The properties, probably not anymore, but they're splittable. This is a hobby farm, you know, kind of off the beaten path for being, you know, neighborhood. But what happened is, I think my house was built in 1955. The house next door to me was 53 or 4. They had 250 foot wide by 1,000 foot long pieces of property, 5 acre parcels down this whole dirt road. So somewhere in there you could split it and you could build homes and section it off. And my neighbor, probably from the 70s to 2006 maybe, split his and built 3 houses behind it. For 10 years I've been at my house, and I'm not going to say we've been the easiest neighbors. I mean, we've been downright reckless. I broke my neck in my backyard on a snowmobile. I mean, it was winter, but there was no snow. You know, you almost have that I feel guilty kind of shame feeling. So I've always asked my neighbors, you know, were we too loud last night? Am I bothering you? You know, we're staying up late working on cars or projects. Are we annoying you? Their answers have always been, couldn't hear you. Nope, not a problem. I mean, actually, it almost sounded like I was annoying him one time when I was bothering him, that I thought I was bothering him. But about a handful of years ago, the neighbor on the end, and I'm not going to really use any names, he moved and sold it to a guy. that, let's just say the second time I ever met him, he complained about my shipping container in the backyard. And I'm thinking, wow, that's weird. You have a shipping container. And his answer was, but you can't see it from my house. So I was like, well, sorry that I have it 400 feet behind my house where I can't see it, but your yard backs up to mine. Sorry, my house was here first. Nor have any of the neighbors next to you or that used to live in your house cared. Just been talking to people, I've kind of realized I'll stay up late working on stuff. And it's funny because people comment, yeah, you must have been welding. You didn't quit working until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning last night, huh? And I'm thinking, what, do you just stare at me all night? Looking at the house for the welding flash? No, my neighbor lives behind you and he noticed you were working pretty late. So, okay, you took it off of you and blamed it on your buddy, which probably is the problem. Or the reason that was figured out. But who cares? I work full-time. I have kids and the wife and the family and trying to do YouTube. So I'm pretty busy 18 freaking hours a day. So for the last 2 years, I've been trying to put the shop up for the business, the YouTube, the hobbies, my wood shop, my automotive, my fabricating. And things have gone slow. We went into COVID. Having 2 kids, had to rebudget. Breakdowns cost a lot of money. The way I want to do it's correct and it's expensive. And it's with me doing all of the work. Everything in this yard I can put my name on. There's like 2 spots in my house that I didn't drywall that I can put somebody else's name on. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sitting here going nuts mowing the yard because it's so damn bumpy from using the SkyTrack to build the building. Oh, you can't see it. I rutted the yard out pretty good. Well, we're up so damn high. We're the highest house on this yard. So I don't have to worry about a water issue, nor the neighbors. I decided to scrape the sod from about 0.5 inch to probably 5 inches and build the berms that are in this video. Of course, construction is going to come with a mess, some dust. There's going to be noise. Things aren't going to look the greatest for a moment. 2 or 3 weeks into this project, the neighbor calls the township and throws me under the bus. So now I can't do anything in the yard that has to do with dirt until I have a soil compaction engineer come out and make sure I'm not messing up anybody's stuff. I literally waited and saved to not live in a subdivision association neighborhood center of town situation. We're on a fucking dirt road on 5 acres. Everybody's got between 5 and probably 15 acres on this road. And this dude that moves from the fucking city into the town, and I know it's not the most rural area, but come on. If anybody knows New Hudson, it used to be the biggest horse community in like either Michigan or the United States. People drive dirt bikes and 4-wheelers and golf carts up and down the road. It's made me rethink my whole dream of owning this and working for how long? I mean, I'm 36 years old. We've been here 10 years, so since I was 26, I've been working on this fucking thing. And I've ran into the neighbors other than him and apologized for the dust and the noise, and none of them have seemed to care or noticed it, or they're just super polite and know that I'm not actually a big dick. So it's got me thinking. I mean, I've mentioned in videos that we might move. We want to go south. I'm done with the winter, and I mean, this just almost makes you want to pull the trigger. But my take is on it, I'm not moving before I get him to move. No. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Right now, I've had a blowout with him because I told him not to talk to me and to leave me alone. And in a fit of rage, had a moment. But I respect everybody's situation and privacy. So when mine's trampled on, I tend to get pretty pissed, like super pissed. It's just such a subdivision answer I got from them. I don't know. I don't have people come in here and do stuff for me. I don't have the money to have people come in here and do stuff for me. I mean, I'm going to teach myself how to pour concrete in this building. That's how budget I'm trying to be. And to already have just got past the hurdle with the township, I'm not saying a week and a half ago did I get a green tag and finally pass inspection on the building. Here's the township for fucking dirt. You can't move dirt without a grade permit. I don't know. Bunch of bullshit if you ask me.